Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome back to Nurse Brainy Academy. Please notify me in the comment section. Can you hear me? To avoid network glitches, can you hear me? Notify me in the comment section. Can you hear me? All right. God bless you. So today we'll discuss on an important topic: quality improvement. Quality improvement. So before our class, we acknowledge God and we give God Almighty all the praise. So this is an addendum in nursing curriculum. So you should know it. You should know it very well. This quality improvement. So let's pay rapt attention. Now, quality in healthcare refers to the degree to which health services provided to individual and population increase the likelihood of desired outcome that are consistent with current professional knowledge, standards, and best practices. I will send a note across. I come again. Quality in healthcare refers to the degree to which health services are being provided to an individual increases the likelihood of desired outcome. Now, many students find this course very confusing, but it's very simple and will simplify it by the grace of God. And listen, I am streaming this video now with an iPhone. Now, though there are other phones that I make use of, but why am I streaming this with an iPhone? I am doing that because of what? One particular thing, which is what? Quality. And there was a time iPhone came out, iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on, up to 10, now iPhone 11, 12, 13, and iPhone 17. This I just said now is everything about this topic. When you are giving care, you are expected to give quality care. So the care that was given in 1999 is not the same care that is given in 2026, 2026. What is happening in what is the difference? What is the gap difference between this care improvement? What are you giving as a nurse? Quality. When people come to the hospital, they expect to get healed, they expect to get treated. That is quality. Look at the definition. Quality in healthcare refers to the degree to which health services provided to individual increases the likelihood of desired outcome. So, the desired outcome why patients come to the hospital is to get treated. But why are we treating this course? We are treating this course because the level of care that was given last 2 years is not the same that is being given in 2026. So, what is the gap difference? Improvement. So you going to the hospital, you are going there to gain quality. But this quality needs to improve. That is why it is called quality improvement. A new addendum in nurse curriculum to help train nurses and midwives to improve their level of care, to improve the quality of care. Now, coming back to our nurse Brainy short, using an iPhone to explain this. At a time, iPhone 1 came out, everyone was buying it. At a time, iPhone 5 came out, people were buying it. At a time, Apple company decided to increase it to iPhone 15. People were buying it. Now, the camera for iPhone 1 differs from iPhone 15. Both of them are giving quality, but difference is the improvement. There is an improvement in the quality of those the camera differences. In that same way, when we bring it into nursing profession, the level of care that you give as a nurse needs to get improved. That is what we are treating quality improvement. A situation where nurses and midwives give improved care to a patient. Please, are we together? Please notify me. Are we together? So that is notify me in the comment section. Are we together? So that is what we call quality improvement in nursing and midwife. A situation whereby the care that is being given is the quality that is being given is what improved. That is what we call quality improvement. All right. I'm impressed you're following. So, in practice, quality care focuses on the safety of the patient in midwifery, the mother and the baby. So, we'll be fast because we have a lot. Now, I have explained quality. When you go to the hospital, what you are trying to get is what? Quality. But that quality needs to be improved. The care that was being given last 10 years is not the same care that is being given in 2026. So the difference is what? Improvement. So what is improvement? Improvement means making changes that leads to better performance. Now, so many years ago, when a baby is being given birth to, and the baby has jaundice, the baby will be kept where? Under the sun, morning sun, in order to what? Remove those to help the baby for the so that the jaundice will go. Now, that was quality that is being given. But at the time, scientists came together and said, no, we can build a phototherapy machine. So that phototherapy machine now is an improvement in order to what? Enhance the quality that is being given. Now, babies will no longer be brought, babies will no longer be brought to the sun again. Inside the hospital, we have phototherapy machine. That is what quality improvement. Please notify me. Are we together? Notify me. Are we together? Notify me. Are we together? Notify in the comment section. Are we together? Are you learning? All right. I'm impressed. So that is what quality improvement. The quality that was given 50 years ago is not the same. And you are being taught this as an addendum, a new, you will see it in your class because they expect that as a nurse in this 21st century, your care should have constant improvement. Now, having said that, we'll quickly move into data. You cannot get an improvement, quality improvement without data. So, what is data? Data are figures, measurements, or observation that are collected to provide information. So, we know what data is. Fact. So, many of you, after your nursing school, you will start a hospital. There is no way you can get what is happening in the hospital without data. So, you need data to know what is happening in the hospital. So we have types of data. Number one type of data is what? Quantitative data. So whenever you hear quantitative data in research or in quality improvement, we are talking about what? Numbers. Quantitative data deals with what? Numbers. So they answer the question, how many or how much? Now let's bring in midwifery. Examples of quantitative data in midwifery. How many are the number of babies delivered in a month? That is quantitative data. It is with number. What is the blood pressure reading? This number. What is the maternal mortality rate? This with number. So every data that deals with number is called quantitative. Quantitative, double T, quantitative data. In research, quantitative data deals with number. Quality improvement, quantitative data deals with number. Now, what is qualitative data? Qualitative data deals with how people feel, their subjective experience, what they feel inside them, what people think. That is what qualitative data. Why quantitative data? When you hear the word, you see that double T, quantitative, that double T deals with what? Numbers. Why qualitative? I don't want you to forget this in for being in today's class. Quantitative deals with what? Numbers. How many? How much? Why qualitative deals with what? Emotions. How people feel. It is subjective. Together, I believe you're in final year, you should know the difference between subjective data and objective data. So qualitative is what? Subjective, not objective. So examples of qualitative data: number one, we have what are the staff opinion, what are patients' complaints, how satisfied were the women while giving birth, and their family members. So that is what qualitative data deals with. What? Subjective experience. You cannot know it except you are being told. That is what qualitative. Why quantitative deals with what? Numbers. And number three type of data is what? Outcome data. These are data that show the result of care. What happened to mother? It answers the question, what happened to the mother or the baby? Examples: maternal death, neonatal death, postpartum hemorrhage. So it deals outcome from the word outcome data. It deals with the data of the results. It shows the result. Now, why you are being taught all this is that tomorrow you can open a firm, a hospital. Now, you need all this data. You have a book will record the outcome to people. Since you employ this nurse, have, have she been giving quality care? So you cannot understand quality improvement in your hospital. You cannot know if the care given in your hospital is improved if you don't have data. So you show the number of whether there is safe delivery or there is death in your hospital. So if in a hospital where there is 30 admission and 29 deaths, it shows that the outcome data shows that there is something wrong with the hospital. But in a hospital where there are 30 admission and 30 pregnant women delivered safely, it shows that it's showing the owner of the fair or the hospital that the outcome that is what? Positive. So this is what? Outcome data. Outcome data shows the result of care that is being given. Number four, the process data. This answers the question, how was the care given? The process. Why the woman was brought into the hospital, I administered this, and I administered oxygen, and I added catheter, I removed this, I wore the gloves, I maintain asepsis. Everything you do to take care of a patient is called process data. Quantitative data deals with number. How many people were admitted? It just deals with what? Number. Qualitative data deals with the expression of people, the opinion of people. You can't see except you are being told. That is qualitative data. When you meet a patient, you ask how you feeling. That is what qualitative data. Outcome data shows the result of the care you have given. Process data shows the procedures you engage to take care of that patient. Please, are we together? Are we together? Notify me. Let me know if you are following me. So make sure you are writing. So we have four types of data. Number one, qualitative. Number two, quantitative. Number three, process data. Number four, outcome data. Number five, we have structured data. Structured data deals with what? Your structure in all your different nursing school. Before they gave your school credibility and credibility, they changed the structure. Now, many of your nursing school, there is fans in your class. Now, the fans in your class does not mean the fans in your class does not mean that the management has so much money to provide fans for you. But when the council members coming from Abuja, there is a requisite, there is a benchmark, there is something they must before they what, give credibility to your nursing school or your universities. Some of you have demonstration room, some of you have room where you sign the number of times that you went for posting. All these things are the structures that are put in place in your nursing school in order to produce a quality nurse. So in an hospital, there must be structured data showing, and it answers the question: do we have what we need? Are there medicines in the hospital? Are they required strange? Is that strange? Imagine coming to a hospital where there are no strange, or coming to a hospital where there is no light. In a good structured data, there should be listers, there should be solar lights, there should be lights, there should be oxygen cylinders, but there are some hospitals that don't have cylinders. So all these things are what? Structured data. A manager will use a structured data to know what they have in the hospital and what they don't have. So we have qualitative data. Now, I want to ask I want you to notify me in the comment section what example of outcome data. Give me the example of outcome data. I want to know the examples of outcome data. All right, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Yes, I'm impressed. You are correct. Now, I have taught this run chat in Telegram, so I will still send to you all. I've taught this run chat in Telegram, but I will do a quick explanation about it. A run chart is a simple graph used to display data. So all those data that has been gotten will be displayed by the run chart. From the word run chart, it just showed how the hospital is run, the day-to-day activities. Run chart. From the word chart, a graph showing how care is being given. So run chart is a simple graph used to display data over time. So this is a run chart here. This will come out in your exam, so you need to understand it. If you have any question, I want you to ask me those questions. When I was in my physical, I'm happy. Those that are at 10, I'm happy. From Iyenu, Anambra State, I'm happy. Um, when I was teaching my physical students, midwife students, or the year, I took 2 hours to explain this, so I will rush it There was a little network glitch, but we are back. So, number one, there are four rules to interpreting run charts. Number one rule is a shift. Now, this is a key thing you need to know about a shift. A shift occurs when 6 or more consecutive data points fall on the same side of the median. Now, before I explain this, let me explain the elements of a run chart. Now, this is the element of a run chart. We have vertical side line, we have horizontal line, we have median line. You see this red line? It is called the what? The median line. This red line is called the median line. All these dots here you see is called data points. All these dots you see is called data points. Please follow me. This dot you see here is called data point. This red line is called the median line. This is the vertical axis and this is the horizontal axis. So these are the elements of a run chart. I come again. This from your graph in secondary school or any place, from your graph, you should know that this is vertical axis. This is the horizontal axis. This is median line, the middle line, median line. All these dots you see is called data points. Data points, data points. Now, these are the elements of a run chart. Now, we say that a shift is when this data point is above or below the median line. This is the median line, the middle line. So a shift is when the data point is up. Quality improvement is a taxful and a confusing course, but listen, by God's grace, you understand. So this is the median line. So a shift is when this data point is above or below. It must not touch this line. A shift must not touch this line. A trend can touch this line and pass. Follow me, I will explain better. A trend, just right, a trend can touch this line and pass, but a shift must be above this line or below this line. That is number one point. A today we have a lot of network glitches. Yes, we have a lot of network glitches. That is why I say let us come online live so we will understand better. Elements of run chart. Elements of run chart. Number one, horizontal axis. Number two, vertical axis. Number three, data points. Number four, median line. Number five, type or label. That is what you are trying to explain. That what elements of a run chart. Come again. What are elements of a run chart? Number one, horizontal axis. Number two, vertical axis. Number three, data point. Number four, median line. Number five, title or label. Now, what are the four rules of interpreting a run chart? Number one is a shift. A shift occurs when six or more consecutive data points fall on the same side, either above the median line or below the median line. Now, look at this now. Look at this. You will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a shift. This is a shift. It falls above the median line or below the median line. It will not touch this line. But the trend is when this data point is increasing or decreasing. Are we together now? A shift is when this data point fall above the median line. It will not touch this line or below the median line. But a trend, when you hear something is trending, just like the war now, the news is increasing constantly. So this is what we call what? A trend. So in your hospital, when there is an yeah, today due to the rainy weather, the network is bad. Now, I'll be fast so that we will sum up. What is a shift? a shift is 6 or more consecutive data points that falls above the median line. Trend, it touch the line and pass, it is increasing. The one is a trend in social media. There are some things that Pastor Jerry there is a trend in social media. Put together, this trend, it is what constantly increasing. The hike in fuel price is a trend. So bring it down to the hospital. When there is people come to your hospital and deliver safely, I'll be very fast so that the of the network glitch. So when people come to your hospital and there is everyone that come delivers, everyone that come delivers, everybody that come it gets healed, it will be trend in the street. So when you are plotting, your the graph will go up because there is increased healing. People come and get healed. People come and get treated. That is not a trend. But the people come, it happened the first time, happen the second time, happen the third time, happen the fourth, the fifth time, the sixth time, the seventh time, and it stop happening. That becomes a shift. So what is it shifting from? It's shifting from when it was happening till when it stopped happening. So that's what it shifts. It must be above the median line or below the median line. That is the question come out. Which goes above the median line? Which touches the median line? But the number 3 rule is what too many run or too many or too few runs. This is just a random catch. But astronomical point, there is an unusual rise. Today you're sleeping, tomorrow you wake up, they say that fuel is around 10,000 naira. It will be an astronomical point in social media. So that is what an astronomical point. When there is an unusual rise in the data point. When I send you this note, you will understand it better. This network glitches is really affecting. So elements of run chart, we have the horizontal axis, we have the vertical axis. Now, this is what you need to know here. The horizontal axis represent time. Don't forget this. So when you are plotting a graph, the horizontal axis represent time. Horizontal represent time. Are we together? Horizontal represent time. Median line, a horizontal line representing the middle value of the data, median line. Why the vertical axis is data you are trying to know, that you are measuring is the word, the vertical axis. Finally, I want us to let me run this down. We have what we call audit in nursing. Some of us know about auditors in your SUGs. So what are the work of the auditors? They checkmate. They are there for checks and balances. They check everything happening in the hospital. So there are types of audits. Nursing audit. Number one, prospective audit. This is the when a nurse or a doctor reviews a patient before care is given. Prospective. Before care is given, reviewing the record of a patient before care is given. Concurrent audit deals with an ongoing audit, reviewing a patient's medical record while So we have prospective audit, prospective before care is given. Audit means systematic evaluation of care. Are we together? Now, we have types of audits. We have structure audit. Like I said, evaluating the structures. Number two, we have process audit, when you evaluate how the care is given. And number three, we have outcome audit. There is a difference between nursing audit and audit. Audit in general has three types. Structure audit, when you check the structures. Every hospital must have cylinders. Every hospital must have cylinders. Every hospital must have oxygen cylinder, must have ventilators. All these things are structure audit. Process audit, how the care is being given. Outcome audit, what are do people survive in your hospital? This is types of audit. But we have types of nursing audit. When a nurse or a midwife is not involved, we have prospective nursing audit, retrospective nursing audit, and concurrent nursing audit. Concurrent deals with reviewing of record while care is given. Prospective deals with reviewing of a patient before care is given. Retrospective deals with reviewing of a patient after care is given. Now let's run into our quiz so that we will come up. Number one, let's check if you follow the class. A patient complains about poor attitude of nurses. This is A, outcome data, B, structured data, C, qualitative data, and D, process data. I come again. A patient complains about poor attitude of nurses. This is A, outcome data, B, structured data, C, qualitative data, and D, process data. If you followed in this class, you should know the right answer. If this is your exam, you should pick the right answer. Number two, that collected on number of deliveries per month is A, qualitative data, B, quantitative data, C, outcome data, D, process data. I come again. Data collected on number of deliveries per month is A, qualitative data, B, quantitative data, C, outcome data, and D, process data. Send me your answer in WhatsApp. I'm impressed. Those that are getting it. Maternal mortality rate is an example of A, structured data, B, process data, C, outcome data, and D, qualitative data. Maternal mortality rate is an example of structured data, B, process data, C, All right, let's move to the Telegram group. The network is very bad. Let's move to the Telegram group. Let's move to the Telegram group. So God bless you for the class. God bless you. God bless you.